Okay, so today we're gonna start new topic on passive fi'il. Okay, so in Arabic, fi'il majhul from the word jahil. Okay, so all of the fi'ils that we've done so far are ma'lum. So ma'lum means to know, means you know the fa'il. Okay, when a fi'il is passive, when a fi'il is majhul, then we don't know the fa'il, who's the doer. Okay. All the rules that we've done for fi'il will apply to passive fi'ils also. So, for example, like which fi'ils can take outside doer, what are the rules of outside doer, all that basically the same rules apply. Okay, and then passive fi'ils can come in both the Madi and the Mudhari. Okay, before we talk about passive fi'il, we have to talk about transitive and intransitive. Okay, transitive in the Arabic word is muta'addi, is a fi'il that needs a maf'ul bihi. Okay, so for example, I hit what? A ball. Okay, that means that this fi'il is transitive. Okay, it will affect another a maf'ul. Okay, so for example, I sleep. I cannot say I sleep someone or something, right? I have to say I sleep with someone or on top of something. So that is not a transitive verb anymore. Okay, when you can take a maf'ul, then it's transitive basically. Okay, so intransitive, this is the opposite. Lazim doesn't need a maf'ul. Okay, so for example, I sleep. Okay, I sleep cannot take a maf'ul, so it's a lazim word. Okay, for example, zahaba is to go. So is this transitive or intransitive?
This one intransitive.
Yes, this is lazim, intransitive. I can say I go. I cannot say I go someone or I go something. Okay. And then versus this is supposed to be sukun. Azhaba. This is to make something go away. Okay. So then this will be muta'addi. Clear?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we talk about this because the only words that we can make passive is the transitive one. Okay, if a word is intransitive, then if a word is lazim, then we cannot make it passive. Okay, so passive just means, so for example, here is I hit a ball. Passive is a ball was hit, basically. So you don't know who the doer. You only know what happened to something else. Okay, a ball was hit. Here, I sleep. You cannot say I was. I. You cannot make it passive at all. Okay, that's why. Okay, now this is okay. This one we just go through. But if you haven't done SAF, because we haven't done SAF, this will not make so much sense. But once we done SARF, this will make more sense. Okay, there are some words that are specific to in lazim. Okay, some patterns. So this is pattern of fa'ula yaf'ulu. This one, when it comes to saf, is family 1 karuma. Okay, so hasuna yahsunu. This is going to be a passive whenever you see this word. And then we have the pattern of in fa'ala yanfa'ilu. So the word that we see just now, in tolaqa yantoliku. This word is passive. Okay. And then if'alla yaf'allu. This pattern is also passive. Okay. How do we make a fi'il lazim becomes muta'addi? By adding a hamzah in front. So this will make it into family 4 when we do saf later. Okay, so adding hamzah. So for example here, zahaba, then the word that is muta'addi is azhaba. Okay, so zahaba is to go. Okay, so summa zahaba fi'il madi huwa ila ahli. He went to his people. Okay, azhaba is to make something go. Okay, alhamdulillah, praise to Allah, the one who he made the sorrow go away from us, literally. Okay, nicer. Praise to Allah who has removed from us sorrow. Okay, so this is transitive, this is intransitive, lazim. Okay, or you can double up the second root letter. So again, when we do sarf, this one becomes clear. So for example, here we have the word nazala. Okay, nazala means to come down, to descend. Okay, and here we have
Descend.
nazala. Nazala, we have a double zai, right? This is family 2 when we do sarf later. He has sent down. Okay, sent down the book. Okay, so this one and this one is different. So nazala is something itself come down. Here nazala is he sent something down. Okay, so we see a lot for the Quran. Nazala al-Kitab, for example. Okay, and last one is to add a half of jar. So we have dhahaba, which is the same word here, to go. And then we add B. So dhahaba is what kind of fi'il?
This one, fa'il madi.
Yes, who's our fa'il?
This one, huwa. But if I believe we got the outside dua over there.
Yes, correct. So the lafzul jalalah, this is our fa'il. Yes, and then we have binurihim. What do we have here? What fragment?
This one, B huruf jar. Nu
Good.
is isim, the
Mhm.
majrur.
Good.
And then him is the mudafun ilai of the nur.
Yes, exactly. So the whole thing is going to be muta'alliq bil.
Muta'alliq bil fi'il.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So dhahaba, to go away, to go. B, dhahaba plus B becomes to make something go away. Okay, so Allah took away their light. Okay, Allah made their light go away, basically. You understand?
Understand?
Okay, so that is like the precursor. I think we can do maybe a bit more. Okay, so now we want to get into the topic. Okay, an active verb, the ma'lum, is when you have a fi'il that has a known doer. You know who the doer is. Okay. So for example, Khalid taught or he taught, right? Who is doing the teaching? Khalid, right? He's doing the action of teaching. Yes. A passive verb is a fi'il that has an unknown doer, majhul. Okay. So instead of when you say he was taught, is he doing the teaching or is he getting the education?
This one seems like someone teach him. Oh,
Yes, exactly. Okay. So you still have a domir inside, but it's not the doer anymore, right? We don't call it fa'il anymore. They call it now the naibul fa'il. Okay. The pronoun is there like any other fi'il. We have a pronoun, but it's not the fa'il anymore. We call it naibul fa'il. Okay. This is the done to. So basically, this in an active verb, this he would have been the maf'ul. So for example, let me make that clear. Okay, so give me a maf'ul for he taught. He taught who?
She thought,
A boy?
he thought maybe Karim, yeah.
Okay, yes, you can say he taught Karim. Oops.
Mm.
Okay, so he is fa'il. Yes.
Mm.
Taught is the fi'il. Karim is the?
Maf'ul.
Yes. Okay, now we make it passive. Karim was taught.
Thought.
So Karim just now was the maf'ul. Now
Mm.
Karim is not the maf'ul anymore. This is the naibul fa'il. Yes?
Mm.
Okay. So that is the thing about passive. When you have passive, you don't have a fa'il anymore. You don't have this he. You don't know who taught Karim. Yes?
Okay.
So Karim originally was a maf'ul. So that's why we said that when you want to make something a passive verb, you need a verb that can take a maf'ul. If you don't have a maf'ul, then you cannot make it passive. Understand? So that's why that was important. Okay?
Okay.
So, same thing, same rules, like I said, fi'il majhul can have outside doer, okay, and outside naibul fa'il. So same rules apply, meaning it have to be what status? Fa'il must be what status?
This one, this one is marfu, sis.
Yes, correct. So even when the fi'il is a passive fi'il, a majhul fi'il, and you have a naibul fa'il outside, it still have to be rafa. Still must be after the fi'il. Okay, same exact same rules. Okay, and yes, so this is what I said just now. Only transitive verbs can be made fi'il majhul. Okay.
Oh, is that this one you mean by the muta'addi, am I right?
Yes, correct. Only muta'addi verbs, meaning only verbs that can take a maf'ul can become majhul, because that maf'ul will become your naibul fa'il. Okay? If I sleep, I don't have a maf'ul, I cannot make that verb into passive. I cannot say I was sleep. It doesn't mean, it's not a passive meaning. Understand?
Yeah,
Okay?
understand.
Okay. So, hmm, for the Madi, okay, so before anything else, so you need to double check when you see a fi'il now, okay? When you see fi'il now, you have to check first whether it is Madi or Mudhari by looking at the front and the back as usual, okay? If you know that that word is definitely Madi, okay, then you check for the pattern. So fi'il Madi Majhul will have many and then E. Okay, so this is a very short word from Nasara, right? So you see E. The ra, the last letter will never change. Okay, the last letter and anything after that. So it was Nasara, Nasaru, Nasara, Nasaru, right? So ra onwards will never change, okay? Because that tells you that this is huwa. This ra alif tells you that this is huma, right? Ru tells you that this is hum. Ra nun tells you this is hunna, right? Ra sukun with ta, this tells you is anta. Ra sukun with ta dhamma, it tells you this is ana, okay? So the last letter of the fi'il and everything after that, the fa'il after that, will not change, okay? We're just looking at the word before from the front to the end. Okay, so if a word is short, then you only have ui. Okay, so all this ui, not nasoro anymore, but nusiro, nusiro, nusiru, exactly the same. Okay, and if the word is long, for example, here we have istajaro. Okay, so the sukun will remain, the last letter ro here also will remain. So anything before that, so we have one harakah here, two harakah here, and then the hamzatul wasl. Yes. So the hamzatul wasl now will get dhamma, dhamma, kasrah. U-I. Okay. If it's a short word, it is U-I. If it's a long word, many U, last one I here. Can understand?
Oh, means that the short one only UE, but the long one like you write down there UE. Okay.
Yes. Okay. The last one you cannot change. The raw here you cannot change. So any harakah that you can change, you change. So maybe if the word is a bit, oh no, yeah. So if a bit longer, if there is such a word that is longer than this, then it will be e. Okay, many one last e, and then the last one cannot change. If you see this pattern of ue or e, okay, then this will be your Madi Majhul. Okay, you need to check first, is Madi or not. If it's Madi and it's ue or e, then it is Madi Majhul. Okay, if it's UAI, it's not majhul. If it's UA, not majhul. Anything other than UI and UUI, it's not majhul, it's your normal ma'lum already. Can you understand?
Okay.
Okay, so that is fi'il madi majhul. I let you digest that first. We have, of course, the motoric version, but I let you digest all of that first. Okay, for today, I stop here. I scared too much information. So just try to remember the UI and UUI one for now. Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll see you again on Friday, and then we can continue this one, inshallah. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions before we finish?
Okay. Can we go up a bit, sis?
Yes.
Make the fi'il muta'addi.
Okay. This one?
This one, okay, adding alif, adding double second,
Mm-hmm.
and then adding haruful jar. I
Mm-hmm.
came across in one of the kamus, right? It mentioned muta'addi bil harf. Is it this one?
Yes. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
basically this one. Yes, correct.
Okay.
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 Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, but this is when you do surf, then it becomes it will make better sense lah.
Okay.
Right now, if it's a bit blurry, it's okay. Never mind. Okay.
All right. Sis. All right.
Yes. Okay. No, if no other questions, then inshallah we end for today, and then I'll see you again on Friday, inshallah.
Okay, sis.
Subhanakallahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.